Welcome to the Diary of the Pan-African Preacher. There is an African proverb that says, if a snake bites your neighbor, it means there is a snake in the neighborhood. A storm is battering the Caribbean, and it's not just the hurricanes. This one arrives in crates and barrels, hidden among appliances and shipped under false declarations. It is the slow but deadly rain of illegal firearms, flooding our islands, fueling violence, and shaking the pillars of peace in our communities. According to a 2023 United Nations report, Florida is the principal source of illegal guns trafficked into the Caribbean. By its own admission, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security is trying to stem the tide. Yet, while efforts are acknowledged, results remain elusive. The Caribbean continues to bleed. Let us be clear. This is not simply a regional issue. It is a hemispheric one. The weapons don't materialize on our shores by magic. They are bought legally in the United States with lax gun laws, then illegally shipped south, often through private export channels, commercial shipments, and even personal luggage. We in the Caribbean do not manufacture guns, yet we bury the dead. This crisis has birthed monsters, escalating gang warfare, community fear, and overstretched security forces. In Jamaica, Trinidad, Haiti, and the Bahamas, gun-related homicides dominate the headlines. One illegal firearm can destabilize an entire neighborhood. But lamentation alone is not enough. We must act, and act collectively. And we must not lose heart. As I have said in pulpits across the Caribbean, when God speaks into our lives, He rarely waits for perfect conditions. Instead, He meets us and our realities, or amid our realities, often marked by struggle, instability, and uncertainty. This is one of those moments, a moment where the church, the state, and the people must rise not in comfort, but in courage. CARICOM must go beyond resolutions and into joint intelligence sharing, coordinated border security, and collaborative maritime patrols. These jointed efforts only allow traffickers to exploit our weakest links. Diplomatic pressure must be applied on the United States of America strategically but firmly. If Florida is the tap, then help us close it. We must call for stricter export controls, enhanced end-user certifications, and real-time cooperation with the U.S. law enforcement. We must invest in port scanning technology, anti-trafficking task force, and transparent overseas bodies, the mirror must also turn inward. But finally, we must arm our youth with purpose, not pistols. An armed youth is a failed society. The fire from the north can be extinguished, but it requires unity, faith, and fearless leadership. God has spoken into our troubled moment. Now we must act. Ashe.